Hi Donna, I'm going to show you what you need to do to fix up those leave groups. So the first thing is you'll need to go to the maintenance menu, groups and annual leave groups. You'll need to set up a new group that relates to the 76 hours per fortnight. So maybe we'll just call it AL76. Just give it a name, annual leave, 76 hours per fortnight. So 76 hours per fortnight is actually 1976 hours per year. Okay. If the method should be left as hours, and you should cap the accruals per pay period. The leave loading, if people are getting leave loading, that should be set to 17.5%. So in our example here, I'll just leave it as 0. You need to click Add. Months after start date should be 0, and the period entitlement, based on 76 hours a fortnight, is 152 hours. 152 hours per year. Then hit save. Okay, so a little bit later on, we're then going to associate that group with people who have moved from essentially 80 hours a fortnight to 76. So we'll save that and exit out. We need to do the same thing now for personal leave. So we'll call it PL76. Personal leave, 76 hours per fortnight. Once again, the method is hours. Cap it. Full-time hours per year is 1976. We're going to go down to add. Months after start date will be 0. The number of months is 12. The period entitlement is 76 hours. Okay, and we're going to save that. Make sure it says repeat final change every year and save. Now the other thing that we're also going to need to do is set up a long service leave group. So maintenance groups, long service leave. So LS76, long service 76, oops, ignore that, long service 76 hours per fortnight. So it's hours, cap, full-time hours per year is 1976. Now what we need to do is set up the appropriate leave groupings. So for the first 120 months, it should be 300 and, what was it, 329.32, I think it was, 329.32. 2.7443, yep, that's it. Okay, I'll add another one in for the next 60 months after that. The accrual is 164.66. And we'll add in one more. That'll essentially get people up to 20 years of entitlement. Okay, and once we've done that, hit save. Now, if you think I've gone too fast, this video, you can just scroll back and stop things where you need to. Right, now what we need to do is go to an employee and we need to change them. So I'm just picking an employee at random here. Go to leave entitlements, and this employee has annual leave. They're currently in a group called NL. We need to click change. Okay, the change date. So that's the effective date that the change occurred. So when they move from 80 hours to 76 hours. I'm going to assume it's today for this video. What is their leave group? So remember, we created AL76 and we want to reset the anniversary date based on the change date, and the leave group rules apply from the change date, and then hit save. System's going to tell you that it's going to do a recalculation, and that's okay. Now we need to go to the personal leave and we need to change that as well. So also effective the same date. I'm using that PL76 code that I used. From the change, leave group rules apply from the change date. Save that. It's also warning that a recalculation is required. And for the long service, we'll need to do something slightly different. We'll have to go down to details, and essentially what we need to do is delete everything that's in here. So it's a bit of a slow process. You need to do it one at a time, as the delete all button doesn't work properly in most instances. Okay, then we're going to go add. The start date should be the employee's start date. The group code, you can just put in a question mark and a tab if you're not sure, but it was LS76. Okay, and then we hit save. The system's also going to give us a warning about recalculation. We say yes, and yes, we want to apply the changes. Okay, then once we've done all that, you just escape from that screen, hit save, and then you can go back and do all the rest of the employees. That is pretty much it. And if you have any questions, please get in contact with support. Thank you.